Hello everyone, thank you very much for visiting my channel. Today I'm going to talk about thinking with writing. Are you ready to listen about thinking and with writing? Okay, here we go. Ladies and gentlemen, writing helps us figure things out in at least two ways. On the one hand, it makes our thoughts visible, allowing us to expand, contract, modify, or distort them. We can hold only so many thoughts in our heads at one time. When we talk out loud and have dialogues with friends or with ourselves, we lose much of what we say because it isn't written down. More importantly, we can't expand or develop our ideas fully because we can't see them. When we can witness our thoughts, we can do something with them. On the other hand, the act of writing itself generates entirely new thoughts that we can then further manipulate. Writing one word, one sentence, or one paragraph suggests still other words, sentences, and paragraphs. Writing progresses as an act of discovery. No other thinking process helps us to completely develop a line of inquiry or a mode of thought. Scientists, artists, mathematicians, lawyers, and engineers all think with pen to paper, chalk to blackboard, pens on terminal keys. Academic thought about complex matter is seldom possible for most of us any other way. So, talking about writing and thinking, the first way that people usually use commonly is free writing. Our free writing is fast writing, like this, about anything that comes to mind as fast as you can do it and without worrying about what it looks like at all. Just trying desperately to write as fast as you can think. As I'm talking now, not worrying at all about what the words look like, trying rather than to catch the flow of thoughts on my mind. Which right now, I'm talking as doing free writing. So I write here a process, I can for a fixed period of time, blah, blah, blah. So free writing is powerful problem solving tool. Ignore it at your peril. Writing fast helps you in two distinct ways. First, free writing is a good way to start any piece of writing. The technique forces you write on. Instead of stare at a blank piece of paper or a blank computer screen, you stop trying to decide how to start. When you feel right, you just start and don't worry about where is it going or what exactly the words look like at this particular time. If it turns out then what you have written is important, you'll go back later and make it look nice. If it has been a stimulus to one or two good ideas, you'll copy those and go on from there. If nothing interesting happened, you'll just throw it away and maybe try another one. Free writing also helps because it turns off your internet editor and insists that you write out the very first word thought that occurs to you. Much like the exercise of free association, where it responds to a prompt like, for example, you say the first word that comes to mind, white. The benefits to a thinker, problem solver, or writer, at least during initial stages of writing, are substantial. Because if you can avoid editing your thought before it comes out, you have more to look at, play with, modify, and expand. During this initial process of problem solving, it's more important to see variety and quantity than development in quality. Rewriting helps spread out the problem for examination. It doesn't matter whether you use rewriting as a technique to find out what's on your mind, to address specific issue that puzzle you, or to start composing a formal paper. It's an all-purpose generative activity, and as such, is transportable to many different situations. The directions for free writing are quite simply. Write fast, keep your pen moving, use whatever shortcuts you like. Don't worry about spelling, punctuation, and the like. Let the word start your thinking path, which means digressing is just fine. Write for a fixed period of time, 10 minutes works well. If you can't think of anything to write, write. I can't think of anything to write. I did it. Well, that's all about free writing. And the next time that I'm going to tell you in the next video is about conceptual mapping and list making. That's all for today about free writing. See you again in the conceptual mapping. Have a good day.